Hey guys, it's me Inferno here. Today we're going to be talking about some of the new things that have been added to Fortnite and also some places that haven't been changed. And let's start with the new places and weapons that have been added into the game. So, we've got the thermal scoped assault rifle, which does 37 damage for every shot, 74 for a headshot. Slower than a normal scoped AR, but does pack that lot more firepower and also has that thermal feature. And is legendary and epic rarity, so actually quite rare. So you won't be getting your hands on it too often. And if you're like me, you always say it's a burst or an LMG because they've added so many of those, and by now you really can't tell the difference. But yeah, moving on from that, we've got the new football field, which is in preparation for the World Cup that's coming soon in real life, and might have a World Cup sort of event in Fortnite. Maybe a football themed event. That would be pretty cool. 50v50, but with footballs. Probably be highly chaotic, but you know, that's what Fortnite's meant to be, isn't it? So yeah. And there hasn't been anything else that substantial, but there's been that Pro AM going on, which has all those YouTubers and stuff going in with all the pros and up for a lot of money, which is nice for charity and stuff. And then now we're going to be talking about some of those places that haven't actually been changed since launch effectively. So Pleasant hasn't been changed at all, I don't think, which also you could say for all of these, oh, it's because they're originals, which also has a high likelihood of being true. But what if they're being saved for something like a whole new like remap? So say like a whole say a nuke or something crashes. Like, I know we've already had the meteors and stuff, but imagine that, like a whole new map with Pleasant, retail, all that stuff didn't exist. You wouldn't actually think it's Fortnite, but you know, retail has had, again, not really any changes to the like Pleasant. You really can't see anything that different. Maybe the odd chest has been added in. Then we've got Greasy, which again has not been changed very much. There's a house by Greasy that has a football. I'm joking, it's not a football print, guys. A dinosaur print in, which could also be leading to an event, which people have thought of it as a dinosaur / monster event, where each team controls a monster and whoever dies first wins. But I'd say that is highly unlikely according to the game. Then you've got Salty, which has only been changed really since launch by actually getting its name, Salty Springs, which, you know, I never know why they came up with that name. Totally not to make people want to say it all the time. But, you know, guys. Okay, then we've also got Loli, which only has the mansion just below it. That is half different because it's not in the main Lonely, but it still is quite near Lonely, so it counts effectively. So yeah, that is the superhero base, but technically it's not really actually a superhero base. It's just films and that sort of stuff. Like, it's a contrast to the Venom base, which is Omega's base, all the way by Snobby. So yeah. Then we've got Flush, which had factories come in a bit ago near it, but that was still a very long time ago. That was when Tilted came, so very long ago. It hasn't had that much change to it. Like, you can't, like, it had a bit ago, the disco was in there, but now that's gone. So it doesn't really have anything that has been substantially changed since launch, like most of the others on this list. So then we've got Fatal as our last one, because Fatal has not been changed at all, I don't think. You've had Lucky go below it a bit, and you've had that Meteor crash nearly on top of it, but just right by it. So Fatal got a bit lucky there, but it dodged the bullet, or Meteor as you'd say. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the vid. Like, tell your friends about it if you want. Tell me what you guys think of all of this in the comments below. Do you think it's leading up to something? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys, and see ya.